When you avoid the war you were born for, you'll enter a war you have no grace for. Adam and Eve were planted in a garden surrounded by demonic forces, and they were assigned to extend the boundaries of the garden till the entire planet was under the dominion of the delegated ones that had been commissioned by God to rule. He told them, be fruitful, multiply, subdue the earth. In other words, humanity was born into a war. But even in the Garden of Eden context, you don't see stress. You don't see fear. You don't see all the stuff that is typically associated with war. Instead, you see Adam walking with God in the cool of the evening. War. See, the greatest weapon of war you have is God with you. In the scripture, it talks about lifting up this shout. I think it's in Isaiah 42, if I remember right, verse 10. Lifting up this shout, lifting up this praise. And then finally, after all this worship and praise is going on, it says, and the Lord arouses himself as a man of war. So here's the picture. You and I are enjoying Jesus. He goes out, thrashes on the devil. He comes back and he says, you guys are mighty warriors. And we're going, when did we go to war? You've been doing it all night. No, we've just been enjoying you. That's the point. That's the point. So there's warfare that you and I were born for. Jesus taught his disciples, he said, wherever 3 or 4 of you are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst. So here's presence found in the valley of the shadow of death. There's presence found in war, conflict. Any conflict you're in, it's a table. He's there. Get your eyes off the devil. Find him. Find the Lord. The third one is the issue of unity. A lot of folks, they create a unity that is nothing more than uniformity. You can't have real healthy unity without diversity. Let me say it differently. In Hebrews 13, the Lord makes this statement. In Hebrews 13, he said, the writer of Hebrews writes it this way, for with such sacrifices, plural, God is well pleased. One of the sacrifices in that chapter, there was 3. There was good works, there was praise, but in the middle was fellowship, sacrifice. What is unity? Unity is fellowship that costs you something.